the Jags getting kind of shafted by the NFL. The Jags did the right thing. They played their starters versus Houston. NFL should like that. How much of a needle did it move? Probably not a lot, but they still played their starters, did the right thing versus Houston. The Titans rested their starters versus the Cowboys, feels like months ago now, but so that was Thursday, about a week ago.
Why you Bobby Shmurda?
So the Titans will have the starters that rested for the Titans. They will have 13 days of rest. Derrick Henry will be on 13 days of rest.
That's fine.
Oh, before coming to us at TIAA here on Saturday. We will be on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days rest. So big difference. Maybe the only silver lining is that we whooped the Texans so bad that we got to treat it like a preseason game. Third preseason game. Trevor was out halfway through the third. But does that worry you at all, the rest?
No. I don't think it worries many people. I think they just said that because they wanted Sunday Night Football. What is 24 hours doing? It's literally 24 hours from Sunday night to Saturday night. These guys play 17 weeks of this gruesome sport. You saw Nick Foles on the ground. This hasn't happened to our players, but that's this game. And they do this every single week. The rest is not a factor. Derrick Henry healthy, not a factor. He's the only person on this damn Titans team right now that can beat us. So scheme for that. And I'm sure they will. Josh Dobbs had his first start on that Thursday night game for the first time since I can remember. I'm not scared of Josh Dobbs. And I kept telling people that Josh Dobbs getting rest, not miraculously turning him into Steve McNair. He's not coming in here just because he's rested and throwing dots to all the receivers. He's still Josh Dobbs. He still doesn't have a lot of reps this season. Our Jags defense is on a fucking tear.
They haven't allowed a touchdown since December 18th.
Thank you. We're in rhythm. We didn't play our best against the Texans, but we were also playing half-ass, I feel like.
Doug said they're not even going to watch that film.
I wouldn't.
They're on to the Titans.
I'm not even going to. There's no point to.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah. We were haphazardly watching in the bar.
Yeah.
It's touchdown, yay, shots.
It was the most comfortable and
the most nonchalant Jags game that I've ever.
It felt like a preseason game. It was weird. Weird feeling.
Very weird. Even Trevor himself, he said they didn't have a clean game. They didn't. But not having a clean game and winning 31-3, I'll take it. There was some things where I was like, ugh, can't do that next week.
No, Trevor blocking for the running back down the field.
Trevor overthrowing wide open looked like weeks 1 through 6.
Yeah,
Trevor,
that was tough. I hope he got that out of his system.
Yeah, Zay Jones with the easy catch.
Oh my god,
dropping it.
The catches that he makes versus the catches he drops are just mind blowing.
Those are gonna piss me off. Glad to see Etienne back in the end zone.
Oh my God! How about glad to see him finally break a long touchdown run?
Yes.
That looked that's Clemson Etienne. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that worries me is us turning the ball over.
Etienne. Speaking of Etienne, yes, please hold on to the ball.
Yeah, if we don't turn the ball over, momentum will stay on our side.
Because the stadium's going to be insane.
I think we'll have very good offensive possessions. Every time we get the ball, I think we'll get down the field. Just please don't turn the ball over. That changes everything.
Yeah, and I'm interested how we run this time. We weren't able to run the ball at all versus the Titans last time, but we relied on the pass, and the pass worked. I hope the pass continues to work.
Yeah, not a great pass D.
Great run D. I was shocked. Dallas couldn't even get anything going versus the Titans
Yeah.
run defense. I don't know how the Titans did it because they were sitting a lot of starters versus Dallas, and Dallas still couldn't run the ball. I'm like, are they feeding the linemen here? Crazy.
But Doug is also undefeated in short weeks in his career. But stats aside, that doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Our players most of our team didn't even play the whole fourth quarters against the Texans. So they got hit, but they weren't out there.
It wasn't like it was
and Texans weren't even trying. Like that ETN run.
Yeah, they were like, let's try.
Let's go home.
Yeah,
let's get a quarterback.
I don't think they got hit very hard versus the Texans.
No, but they also have a 6-game losing streak. I know that none of that matters. Like it's week 1 right now for both teams. This is the only game that matters. Nothing we've done matters up to this point. You win tonight. That's it. And both teams are going to play hard as fuck because they have to win this game to go to the playoffs.
Yeah. And what do you think the Titans players' mindset is? You don't think like 6 losses or however many it is like in the back of their head, like, man, I know we don't have a shot in the playoffs. Let's just maybe not go. I don't know if they're going to go full as much as we're going to go. I don't know if they're going to go as hard as we are just because they know that they're not going to do anything in the playoffs.
What are like incentives though for NFL players?
I'm sure they
is there a financial for making playoffs?
Yeah,
I think that's enough to make them play a little harder.
Yeah, in
a way, because I don't know. I've never been in an NFL locker room, so I don't know what their mindset is in situations like these. But if I'm a player, especially the Jags, I know they want to beat the fuck out of the Titans.
Especially Trevor waving bye to the fans.
Yeah.
They saw that.
Josh Allen hates this team. Kenny gets a quarterback. Please. I'm not worried about our team coming out and playing.
Yeah, I'm also not worried about the time difference, us resting. What is one day going to do? Also, our players, I mean, do you think Evan Ingram is going to get out there and say, oh, I had one less day of rest. I'm not feeling it as much. No, they're going to get out into that stadium. It's going to be electric, and the adrenaline's going to take over. They're not going to feel a thing.
It is 5 p.m. on Monday right now. The Jags haven't played in over 24 hours. So they've been resting this whole time. They're probably recovering. They're back here probably. They got Tuesday. They got Wednesday. They got Thursday. They got Friday. They're hosting. They don't have to travel. What more rest do you need? 4 days recovery? If you work out, your body is peak soreness at 48 hours. After that, you're good. Whatever their bodies are feeling right now, it'll be gone by the time it's kickoff time. Doug will make sure of that. They'll make sure they're all ready for it. They'll be fine. Don't worry about this resting shit. Just stop Derrick Henry. Don't turn the ball over, and we're winning. That's it. And if we win the turnover difference, like if we're creating turnovers, it's a fucking wrap. Picks, fumbles on Josh Dobbs. When we played the Titans last, Derrick Henry fumbled. We need that energy again. And they're going to feed the fuck off the Jacksonville crowd. There's no way the Jags lose this game. None. All of that combined, there's absolutely no way.
I think I have a score of Jags 20, Titans 13. I think it's going to be I think the Titans defense is going to turn up, and it's going to make it a little hard for us to fuck, I say that, but their secondary is so bad. Damn. Give me 27-13.
That went up.
Yeah, 27-13 Jags. It's going to be a little uncomfortable for a little bit. But I don't think the Titans will get much. Once Derrick Henry gets some big runs out of his system and we start stopping him, because he's going to get his, I think we're just going to roll on defense, and then the offense will eventually, catch up, start scoring. 27-13. Titans, I think, may score a touchdown. Maybe 2 field goals.
Yeah, I have like the same for the Titans. I think they get into the end zone maybe once or twice with 1 or 2 field goals. I think they'll move the ball. I don't think they'll move the ball all game, but I think they'll move the ball at some points. I don't think this is going to be what we saw last week against the Texans by any means, just because they have Derrick Henry and he's impossible to stop. So, that being said, I think we put up 30 again, and the Titans, 17. Give me 31-17.
I'll take
it. I hope. So, that is our prediction. We made it, Duval. Boy, we made it. After this season, we are here, and this is what it should feel like for the next decade. We're hoping. So, Andy, I'll see you out there. What about the Casa? Is it being bought?
Yeah, we have a dealer.
Oh, we have a dealer. We have a motherfucking dealer. I can't wait.
See you there.
See you then.